In order to make this animation, I needed only half an hour, not counting the time it took to install Stop Motion Studio and InShoot apps, because those are the applications you need. There will be far more information about every mentioned app and all the functions you need later in the course. But the best way to master each of them is to try them out yourself. Open Stop Motion Studio and create a new project. Set the animation reproduction speed to 12 frames per second. This means that the program will show 12 of the pictures you made every second. To make this clearer, here's an example. This is an animation with 2 frames per second, now with 5. This looks very choppy. 8, 10, this is still not clear movement. 12 frames per second, this is where movement begins to flow smoothly. People often forget to set this, and that is why it is the best practice to make the app's default setting 12 frames per second for every new project you make. Leave the project and pick Preferences. Here's the setting. When you enter Stop Motion Studio, you will see 2 rooms. This is the editing room, and by clicking on the blue camera, you will enter the photo room. Take a picture of your legs. Set it to the previous photograph is slightly transparent. Take a little step and match your feet's position to where they were in the previous photograph. Repeat that a few times. If you make a mistake, don't worry, simply return to the editing room, find the photo with the mistake, and delete it. Play the animation. Now you can play with your legs. When you're done, leave the project and export the video into your gallery. Give it a proper name so that you will find it easier among your files. Now, open InShoot. Make a new project and choose your video. If it is titled or upside down, fix it by using the rotate function. Tap on the icon with a music note. There is a lot of royalty-free music here. Import the music and set the volume. You can set it so the music fades in at the start and fades out at the end. Now record the sound of friction from your shoes using the record button. Save the video in your gallery. You can go crazy with this type of animation, looking for different backdrops and different poses, film with another person. Be creative. Here's how I made a postcard from a school trip with my friend. You can add captions using BH Studio, just like on a real postcard. The next animation game is pixelation, or animation of people and objects, which can be done really quickly. For this one, you will need at least one other assistant and a camera mount. But don't worry, you don't need to buy anything. You can make it yourself. Take an empty plastic can, cut out the bottom, and draw 2 lines with the width of your phone. Cut flat, then in a curve. This will hold your phone in a stable position. Cut out the front piece so you can see the screen. Take the lid and fill the mount with coins. This will give it weight and stability. Use duct tape to tilt the camera as needed. This mount is even more stable than a real tripod mount and is great for creating animations of smaller objects, such as Legos, because it is very short. Also, it's pretty small, so it can be easily packed into a bag, and I carry mine everywhere. For pixelation, I have picked the park as a backdrop and placed my mount on a bench. Before you start animating, go to the phone settings and turn off screen timeout, so you won't jock itself when you're recording. Ask your assistant to take photos of you and start with the animation. Take 5 to 6 still pictures so that there is a pause at the start of the video. The first trick I will show is appearance. Place a shirt in the frame and take a picture. Place a backpack and cover it with the shirt and take another picture. Squat and cut it for yourself with the shirt and take another picture. Now put the shirt on and slowly rise as your assistant takes pictures. Take 5 to 6 pictures again and then make a pause. The next trick is flying. The exercise might be easier if you increase the brightness of the previous frame in the roll. The entire trick here is that the cameraman should take pictures of you while you're jumping in the air. Jump, move, jump, move. Using the transparent frame, your cameraman will be able to see whether they took the picture correctly. If not, repeat the jump until you succeed. You'll be able to delete the mistakes, then you finish the animation. Important not to touch the phone and the bench while filming, so that the camera won't move. Just lightly touch the button. The easiest trick is sliding. Now the transformation trick. Slowly take off your shirt, and when the shirt covers your face, swap places with another person. That person should already have 3 shirts on, and pants of the same color as you do. I have shown you enough tricks, the rest you think up yourself. Pixelation is the simplest animation technique and gives unlimited possibilities for tricks and optical illusions. It can be done by an unlimited number of people. The more people participate, the more tricks you can make. As I've said, pixelation is also the animation of objects. This technique is done similarly to animation of people. Before filming at home, ensure proper lighting of the scene with a lamp. It will make the picture better. For better results, check out the 3 short tutorials linked in the description of the video on Stop Motion Studio, InShoot and Audio. Here are some rules to ensure proper quality of the video. Screenshot this or write it down. You should have this list in front of you while animating. All of this is explained in more detail in videos linked in the description. If you want to see more interesting examples of pixelation, the link's in the description.